Christ. Come on. What's up, guys? How you doing? So I got basically all the devices here. You guys want to talk about them? Figure you might. How you guys been? Been all right? Jesus, I got this anchored to my ceiling fan, which probably isn't a good idea. So I have the Zigzag here, which you guys are familiar with. So I figured I'd come by and do a little gear talk, whatever. Where is it? I haven't started at the new job yet, but been dealing with this broken pinky. I don't use any devices, just a Blake stitch. Oh man, that sucks. I don't see how that could be helping with your broken pinky, bro. For real. I don't see how that helps with the broken pinky at all. Oh, the foot's fine, man. It's been healed for like a year now. Totally good. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. Remember. So I don't know if you guys have ever used this device. New job. What is it, buddy? New job's working with a company, UC Tree Service, local company. But I just want to show you guys this setup. This is by far the easiest, most consistently controlled setup ever. Love this system. What up, Jimmy 100 grand? Yeah, Jeff got pretty slow, so he let me go, which was logical choice on his part. He needs to stay sustainable. You know what I mean? So this is my modded Unisender. Beautiful piece of equipment right here. Look at that puppy. Look at that thing. It's so nice. Ooh-wee. Such a great device. Then we got the old Rope Runner here, which is, again, a pretty damn nice piece of equipment. It's not my favorite anymore. I like the Unisender better than the Rope Runner. Got the Rope Runner. It's fairly easy to attach to a system. Just there's a little more, there's more parts that come with it, as opposed to like the Akimbo, which is super easy to attach. Takes a little getting used to attaching the Akimbo. I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, I mean, the thing I don't like about my fan, yeah, I think my fan's gonna break. Look. It's a possibility. It might break. Let's see. All right, the Akimbo. So this device is pretty sweet. It's pretty fucking well made. I really like how well it's made. It's actually set up for this rope right now. I mean, the on and off is super cool. It's just so well engineered. I forget the guy's name who invented it, but he did a damn good job. I have to hand it to him. But yeah, bam, that's it. That's it. So it's pretty cool. So I'm uploading. If you guys, I don't know if you guys are following, but I'm uploading another video to that last series that I did. I just uploaded it right before. But this device is pretty sweet, and it's so pretty, for real. And it's super compact, and there is like little to no sit back, like as you can see, like in comparison to this, which there is absolutely no sit back at all. So there is nothing here. Now, when you're ascending and you're going up, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Like for instance, this device right here. Oh shit, my fan is gonna break. So for instance, this device, whenever you're going up, it takes a second to engage. It takes a couple inches to engage, and I really, really, really hate that. You know, same thing with the runner. The runner takes inches to engage. That's what we call sit back. I hate it. I hate that. It's an unnerving feeling for me. It's not something that I enjoy at all. The Unisender has no sit back at all, which I really love. So you guys see the difference between the modded Unisender and the Unisender that's not modded. I don't know if I've showed you guys these up close yet. So this is each. So if this isn't loaded, it will slide down the line, but as soon as it's loaded, it grips. So yeah, as you can see the difference between the modded and the unmodded Unisender. Like tending this one is a pain in the dick because it slips out and just like that, and you can't tend it that great like that. As with this one, it's got that capture right here, which is made by Matthews Fabrication. You can find him on Instagram or matthewsfabrication@gmail.com. You can get yourself one of these kits, drill a hole, chop the little L off right here, drill a hole, slap this puppy on there, and it is golden. Like, just golden. Love it. Love that device. Did you make an akimbo meme? I didn't see it, man. I might have seen it, but I don't think I did. You might have showed me. I don't remember. I get a lot of traffic on the social media accounts. It's hard to keep up, to be honest with you. I bet my fan would hold me. I bet it would hold me. Seriously. I bet my fan would hold me. Let's find out. Let's find out if my fan will hold me. Oh yeah, dude, I don't remember the meme. Change your mind. I don't remember, bro. My brain's fried. My memory has one job and it's not very good at it. Hands down. Hands down, not very good at it. Where did I put my phone at? It's coming down on my head. I mean, I got my saddle right here. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Check out my adjustable bridge setup with the ART positioner. Ooh, it's so smooth. I love it. Oh my gosh. You guys don't know anything about this, do you? Doing a live video on Instagram. Nope. Doing a live video on YouTube. Birch, he just wasn't, his phone wasn't ringing, and he didn't want to keep stringing me along with little, with little piddly jobs, and, he wasn't, basically, he was losing money because the work wasn't coming in, and it was a logical choice for him to let me go, He wants to stay sustainable, and he can climb and do just as much as I can, and a little slower. Jeff, if you're watching, we know that I'm faster, okay? And they call you Koala for a reason, buddy. I love you, Jeff. So no hard feelings, bro. I get it. Yeah, I'm hanging on my fan. Fucking crazy. This is crazy. Got all these systems. It's like a climbing kebab. I wonder if I could share this live video. Oh, I can. Show and tell. I'll share with Facebook. Share on Facebook. Come check out my live video. How are things with you? I haven't started there yet. I'm gonna start there Monday. So if it's after midnight, but Monday I start there. And I've worked with them before. I did most of their crane, I did contracting for a lot of their crane work in the last couple of years. And I don't know if you guys remember, but that one job that I trained my replacement, I think that was the name of it. I went and helped train my cousin Dylan, who works for them. And they own a crane now, so they own a crane now, so that should be awesome. They have their own operator and everything, so hopefully I'll be able to get to do a bunch of crane work, which I'm pretty stoked about. If I could only have one power saw, what would it be? I would have to say the 660. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the 660. I mean, that's a tough question, man. That's a really hard question. Ooh, can I share that with Instagram? Share. Direct. I'm going to share with send A-Team. Where are you, A-Team? There you are. All right. Yeah, I think they have 3 lifts, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure they have 3 lifts, a couple grapple trucks. I don't know if they have a bucket truck. I don't think they do. I don't even think they have a chipper, to be honest with you. So they have 3 lifts, a crane. I don't know if they have a mini, but I liked how they operate, and I like their crews, and they're really safe, and it's a company that, I always saw myself working for or working with, I'm really happy to be a part of their crew. So we'll see how it goes on Monday. It's going to be, odd getting to know, the ins and outs of a new company, and it's a bigger company. It's more production stuff, so it's going to be different. It'll be different, but it'll be good. You know. John Smith, are you local? I'm assuming. So the one time I have all my gear here, you guys don't have any questions about it? Or does everybody know about it already? Oh, okay. That's cool, man. I know we've probably talked before, but like I said earlier, dude, my memory is shit. So I feel like we need some music or something. Come on. It's quiet in here. I have the strongest urge to hang on this fan. I know it'll turn out badly. But I mean, it's anchored like all right. So let's do some science here. It's anchored to beams, right? Yeah. So it's anchored in between two beams, or it's anchored to one. I think I can hang on it. Oh no, I'm not doing that. It's gonna break. My favorite of all time is this guy right here. Yeah. This beautiful piece of work right here. I love this thing. Nothing compares to this thing, man. Nothing. I love it so much. For work, for me, just all around, I love this thing. You know what I mean? I mean, granted, I can't do like crazy jumps and stuff like that with this. I can't do crazy descent jumps, and it's not that easy to jump from one spot to another with this. Although I've done it, as opposed to this system right here. Come on, man. As opposed to this right here is where you have the most control. Um, this is basically a mechanical hitch cord right here, and for SRT, this system with the Rion Rounds tether and the Singing Tree rope wrench is ideally just the smoothest system, for rapid defense and bombing out of trees and stuff like that. And I have a little Singing Tree quickie here, which I love instead of having a carabiner. Rion Rounds likes to have a carabiner right here, which is okay. And it's personal preference. I just like having the little quickie here for tending stuff. And you can also tend with these rings too. That'll pull the whole system up as well. But yeah, all-time favorite, definitely Unisender. Definitely this modded Unisender. It's got the drum from Richard Mumford, and it's got the rope capture system from Matthews Fabrication, which I really can't beat. Two rafters or floor joists, depending on what's above me. Yeah, it's the roof above me. It's the roof above me. But see, all right, the thing about this drum is it's been shaved down. So the drum, like, I don't know if you can see. So the drum is ordinarily this wide, and it's been all that weight has been shaved off, and even some in here as well, which makes it a lot lighter. Richard Mumford, so this was fabricated by Matthews as well. He trimmed a hell of a lot of weight off of it. Thank you, Tom. And also you could see he trimmed some weight right here with these little circles, which I think just look awesome. But yeah, so the drum that you buy from Richard Mumford is pretty beefy. It adds a significant amount of weight to this device here. But the way this is right now, I mean, I love it. The way it grabs onto the rope. It's so nice. It goes up and then barely come down. It doesn't even come down at all before it grabs. Look at that. Like, it just doesn't even come down. No sit back at all. As opposed to the rope runner, which has like 4 inches before it captures. I'm gonna take this one off, the unmodded one. Let's see here. You know, so this is like it's like 2 or 3 inches at least. So boom, and then sit back. It just takes a while to sit back. Like that right there, I don't like that. That's just not for me. I mean, I climbed on this system for a year, and it was great. You know what I mean? Gotta have that rope. Gotta have that that bird flap by 4SRT. Check it out. Bird flap. Doesn't hurt your thumb. Love that shit. So great. You got a chai can. You just got the chai can for the zigzag, but you haven't had a chance to try it. Bro, give it a try. It's probably a good device. I don't see any reason not to use my rope wrench for it, because those guys totally ripped off Bingham, however you say his name. Is what midline attachable? Joe Cray. What midline attachable? The rope runner? The rope runner is midline attachable. The chai cane is midline attachable as well. So is the rope wrench, but the zigzag is not. So kind of like they created the. Yeah, I mean all of these on the rope are midline attachable. Yeah. So I got the Akimbo right here. This is the Rock Exotica Akimbo midline attachable. The rope runner is midline attachable, and this is midline attachable. My Unisender. I mean, the Unisender comes off super easy. I love how easy it comes off. And the Akimbo comes off pretty easy too. Check it out. It's really crazy how it comes off. It's definitely like an engineering marvel right here. So you open it all the way, and then what I call scissor, and then bam, comes right off. Right? Isn't that weird? I like the Akimbo so far. It's different. It's taken some getting used to. There's it's got some friction. It's gonna take some adjusting, literally, because it's adjustable. Oh shit. I always get confused when I'm putting this thing on. Yeah, it's like this. Like this. And then slide this puppy in here like that. Bam. But I like the Akimbo so far. It's pretty sweet. I'm using this rope actually. I mean, this is Yale Tropical Ivy. I use the Poison Ivy, which is the same thing. It's just green and yellow, or whatever color. But they're just like this Akimbo is set up for this rope right now, and if I put all my weight on it right now, it might creep a little bit. I'm starting to break it in, but there's an adjustment period. There's a break-in period. The first day I had it going up, there's a little more friction using this tending right here. There's a little more friction than I liked, so I adjusted it and it was fine. I mean, it's a solid device. It's super compact. There's little to no sit back. I mean, look at that. It's maybe an inch of sit back. It's not like the It's not like the Unisender where it's virtually no sit back at all. So yeah. The rope runner is a pain in the ass to get on and off, to be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of putting that puppy on and off. I mean, that took me, what, 10 seconds? Any modifications in mind for the Akimbo? Not that I'm really, as of now, I can't think of anything that I would do to it, to be honest with you. Actually, I personally would want this closed, but I supposedly, if that is closed, then it will pull down. See? So if you pull down from this point, it could engage. So I think that's why they made this breakaway. So I don't know. It's kind of annoying when you have like a neck tether on. Let's see, I don't have one on here. I must have put them all out there. But if you have like a neck tender on, and if you lean back, then it pops out, right? And that's kind of frustrating. You just want to like take a break for a second, and it pops out on you, and you just plug it back in real quick. I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of annoying, but take the good with the bad. It's just such a compact device, you know. I could pretty much hide it behind my hand, as opposed to, the Unisender, where it's a little bigger, but it's still super compact. I mean, they're about the same, really. I mean, it's a little longer. The Unisender's a little longer, but like the rope runner for spar work, and when I'm doing spar work, I like to tie a bowline off to one side and lean it, and lean into my climbing system. I'll leave my lanyard lower than my rigging point, and I'll have this bowlined off onto my bridge, and I'll go over and I'll do the bowline. I'll tuck it up. I'll tuck it up so I kind of got like a center point to lean on, and this is just too long. And then this system right here, this system is way too long. Like doing spar work with this, that's just huge. And that's something that I don't like about this system, is that it's very, very long. It's what, 8-10 inches long? I mean, that's huge. You can't tie off to a spar without being that far away from it. And I don't like to be that far away from it. And that was one of the huge selling points of the Unisender for me, because when you're tied off to a spar, you're only what? So this is 8 inches, so you're only 6 inches. You're only 6 inches away from the spar, and that's super nice. And then look at this thing. This is even smaller. So like I'm pretty partial to the Unisender. I'm giving my honest opinion here. So this is even smaller. So this is 8 inches. That's what, 4 inches open wide. If it's open wide, that's what, 4 inches. So that's super small. I haven't done spar work with this yet. I haven't done a removal with this yet. I've only climbed on it, trimming. I have to keep swiping up on the messages. Joke Tree, I use the zigzag alone on spar work. Then again, I'm not putting 100% of my weight. I mean, I am actually. Yeah, I am. But yeah, I do use my zigzag on spar work alone without anything on there, without a tether or a rope wrench on there. And mainly that's just because I'm spiking down and I'm not like rappelling fast. I'm not using it as a climbing system. I'm just using it as mainly for work positioning and, for spar work. Come down on the spar, reflip line in, drop my top tie-in point, my retrievable down to where I'm working, cinch up my bowline, tighten it up, and work like that. I did that for a while before I got the Unisender, and I really liked it. Or when I was climbing on this system, because I gave it a chance. When I was climbing on this system, and I got to spar work, I would just take the rope wrench and the tether off because it was too long. I mean, still With this fully extended, it's 8 inches long, so that's still longer. Because I like to be close to this bar when I'm doing that. When I'm rigging out, I like to be close. I don't like to be sitting way back, because then I feel like I'm all wonky going one way or another. Will you do more videos with the hook? Yeah, so I just uploaded. Are you talking about that last series that I did, John Smith? I just uploaded. It's probably done right now. But yeah, there's here. Let me see. Let me see here. Yeah, so that video is uploaded and ready to be titled and made public. So yeah. Yeah, I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more videos of that series. And I mean, I'm gonna incorporate the hook. The hook is right here. I'm gonna incorporate the hook as much as I can into my climbing because it is just so nice. I really, really, really love using it and I love utilizing it. It's great. I mean, I did like a short clip on Instagram today on a way that I utilized it, and it just makes life easier doing lateral movement like that. It's so much better than having to climb all the way down or get down. Stuff like that. What rope am I just saw your question, Kayla Sender. What rope am I currently using? I am currently using this rope with my akimbo, which is the Yale, the Poison Ivy series, but this is Tropical Ivy. Same thing, just green. How did I get it unstuck with the pool trimming? I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. John Smith. No, this is 11.7 mil. The Ivy is 11.7 millimeter. John Smith, I'm not really sure what you mean by how do I get it unstuck with the pool trimming. With the pool trimming. The hook? Oh, when it was stuck up top? Because it was stuck up there, I had the guys... Yeah, so it's very, very hard to retrieve. If you go under... So if you throw your hook over a limb and then you end up being under it, it's super hard to retrieve once it's... Because like basically, like no matter what, like this hook... let me see. No matter what, this hook is not going to pop off. So in order to get it unstuck, you have to whip it around and then drop it and then basically twist your rope and then bring it up over like that. So if it's sideways, it's super easy to get it drop off the limb. But if it's above you, then it's hard to get it to whip all the way around, drop, twist, and then pull. So I had to have a yellow pull sent up, and then I pushed it out of the crotch. I pushed it out of the limb, and then I just reset it from there. But I just uploaded the next video. That wasn't in there? That wasn't in that video? Interesting. Yeah. So I had to get a yellow pole and push it off of the crotch because I made the mistake. And I'm still learning this device, so I'm gonna make mistakes. As with anything. That's it. Make mistakes. I like this little tiny carabiner. It's fucking adorable. Look at it. Like, what is this? What is a carabiner for ants? What is that? I've yet to use it for any reason. It's just on there for no reason at all. So, it's weird. I feel like there definitely should be some background noise. I'm going to go ahead and make this public. Oh. Man, I really can go for a cigarette right now. I might take you guys outside to smoke with me. I'm thinking I might do that. You guys are usually more talkative. Belt hook? Yeah, it's for the belt. I mean, I've clipped it on my belt a few times. You know? Perfect. That's it. Dope. Oh, I gotta remember to fix that thing. Like I broke my main little hole from my Silky the other day. Pissed me off. It was like jammed up in a limb like that, and I decided to just rip on it because usually this pops out, right? That usually pops out, and I could just have the guy send it back up. But this actually broke. I have like 4 of these little things brand new somewhere, and because I always just use the same scabbard. I never use the new scabbards. I got like 4 new scabbards. So weird. Look, the wheel, you know how it has the wheel in there? The wheel's gone. What up, Kay? You got your first set of videos uploaded? Nice, buddy, nice. Not under this account though? Who are you? Okay. What model Silky is that? This is the Sugoi? I don't know, the Silky Sugoi. I don't know if that's how you say it. It's Sugoi. I think it's the Sugoi. But this is the 420 mile. The 420 millimeter. Millimeter? No. Is it millimeter? Is it 420 millimeters? Is that how they measure it? Anyway, so yeah, this is the 420. 420, man, rock on. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's the 420. It's actually not the right scabbard. Look, the scabbard goes. But I guess I was using the 360 before. This is the 420. Goes right through. The other scabbard is a straight one, and you could put it either way, but it's huge. And I was like, I'm not using that. I have that in the other room. Rock on, man. That's awesome, dude. Well, no need to thank me, man. Like, I'm happy to share what I can share. I'm just sharing what I do. It's my life. Just putting it out there. Not everything I do is safe. Not everything I do is perfect. I make a lot of mistakes. I learn from them. I'm just, trying to be real and trying to show real tree work and not anything that's crazy edited. And, I'm trying to show everybody how perfect I am, or, how I'm the best, or, I'm the most professional guy and I'm the safest guy and I'm only going to share the safe stuff, and that's not my style. So, I'm glad that you feel like you need to thank me, man, but it's not really necessary. I do this because I want to, So, and it's cool to have. Yeah. The 4 of us are totally different. I don't watch Human. I don't watch Buckin. I barely watch any of August stuff anymore. I don't really watch many tree work videos, to be honest with you. Not anything more than what's on Instagram. Oh, thanks, Be Ready. I appreciate that, man. It's quite the compliment. It's good to hear that. It's good to hear positive things about myself. It's pretty awesome. All the compliments I get and the social media and everything. Kyra King. Hi, Kyra. How you doing? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Kyra. How you doing? John Smith. Oh man, do you play with my dad? No. So my dad broke his neck. He broke his back and his neck when he was playing hockey, actually. But he goes out after a year of recovery. He's like got the feelings. He could work his arms and shit again. He could skate, but he's out skating. I think he goes on Sunday mornings at 10. And just plays pickup games. Um, it's cool to hear that you've learned a bunch of shit from me, man. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm gonna go out there. I need to smoke. Somebody didn't balance the laundry good enough. Hang on 1 second for me, guys. One moment here. One moment. I'll be right with you in 1 second. No, you guys are staying in the cage. You're soaking wet. So you guys remember Surge? What, Surge? Oh my gosh, are both of you out here? Good, good.
Oh,
I figured Jeff was out here too.
no, I'm just waiting for it.
Is he
Tired
gonna...
as fuck. I'm ready for bed.
Alright, I'm live on Instagram.
High live on Instagram.
Can you hear my sister? She's tired as fuck and ready for bed, obviously.
I started falling asleep watching Weeds.
And he finally texts you back?
Yeah.
Fucking drug dealer time
He
is
was
the
like-
worst.
He was like, "Are you home?" I'm like, "Yes." And then like 25 minutes later, he's like, "Do you mind if I swing by?" No.
No, I don't.
Wait.
Let him if you got him.
Cool if I swing by? Yes. And then he says, "Okay, on my way."
Sounds like she's about to explode.
And that was 10 minutes ago. He said he was on his way. You know, he lives around the block.
Would you finally show your sister? No,
Not tonight.
not tonight.
He showed me before.
Yeah, she's been on my videos
A couple
before.
weeks ago.
I don't remember. On
Were
Instagram,
you on
I
Instagram
think.
Live?
Yeah, maybe. This is YouTube. But I finally showed my... She's been on here before. For real.
Not really.
And then Sexy Stephanie was on here too.
I thought she was fun stuff.
Fun Stephanie? Who we call... Oh, Hot Stephanie. That's what I call her, Hot Stephanie. First time right, second time. I hate it when people call me Kira. Oh, so Kyra. Okay, so sorry about that, Kyra. My bad. I figured it was Kyra. Yeah, people call me Traver and Trevor and Travis and Trevor and all kinds of shit. I get it. Oh, Tree Time says he remembers seeing the infamous Stephanie
Oh.
and the Hot Stephanie. So there's Fun Stephanie and then just Stephanie. What up, John Stedman? How you doing, buddy? I haven't started the new company yet. Start that Monday. It's gonna be different. But I know a lot of the guys there, and I've worked there before, so you know it's gonna be good. It's not gonna be terrible. I like the way they operate, and they're safe, and they got good equipment, and they do things right, so it'll be sweet. John Stedman. It's been a while, man, since we talked. How are you doing, John? Oh, I thought I had the All About Trees hat. The All About Trees hat is like brown. I wear it so much, bro. The sun is fading. What's the deal with the new company? I start on Monday, and Jeff laid me off, which was understandable. He just wasn't, you know, he didn't have the amount of work to keep me going, so he made a good decision to lay me off. Which was, you know, it's probably tough for him. He's never done anything like that before. But yeah, and, you know, he told me, he said, hey man, you know, I can't work you anymore. I'm losing money paying you, and I'm not a cheap climber, as you guys, I'm sure you expect. You understand.
I don't work for pennies, and he definitely wasn't paying me pennies. So, yeah. A chapter can't last forever, so I'm starting a new chapter. That's the way I look at it. You cannot stay on the same chapter forever. Oh, dude, the CBD pot, I really, really, really like that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed a benefit.
You're all out, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't have any. I'm out. Unfortunately, yeah, I gotta order more. But yeah, I really like the CBD. It relaxes me. It definitely makes my body feel better at the end of the day without all the crazy mind high, which I'm not too fond of anymore. I'm not like the biggest fan of getting super fucking stoned. And if and when I do smoke pot, it's like it's just too much. Like regular pot, it's just too much. Yeah, I don't want to run my own tree service. Be ready. I don't want to do that, buddy. I don't want that bullshit in my life. I don't want to. I don't want to fucking. I know there's a few of you people here that run your own business. I know Kayla Sender. You run your own business, and she fucking works every day, and fuck that. Like, I don't want to have to worry about customers calling me and worry about permitting and scheduling and all that stuff. I just want to climb. I want to climb and I want to remove trees. That's it. You know? But yeah, I'm pretty pumped, Gordon. I am pretty pumped to work for a new company. Seriously. I'm really looking forward to working with these guys. Oh, excuse me. And they have a crane too, so that's going to make things just fucking awesome. Yeah, 7 days a week. Fuck, 7 days a week, man. Like, I worked 4 days a week at Birch Tree Service, and that was too much. But and now I'm gonna go work for five days a week, and that's gonna be different.
It's gonna be hard knock life.
It's gonna be the hard knock life. Did you see my post the other day with the fan and the hard knock life?
Oh yeah. Oh, that is funny.
Yeah. That's why I thought maybe you.
I like that video.
Yeah, take a crane class, man. It's not gonna hurt. Or go and watch a bunch of videos of mine. But check out Mark Chisholm. He's got some stuff. I mean, if you're gonna take a crane class, definitely go with Chisholm. He's an awesome coach and great teacher. I learned a lot from him. My first Arborfest, I basically learned how to do V cuts and shelf cuts and stuff, and that changed my whole work life right there. Do they pay every week? I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't asked that question yet. That's a valid fucking question.
You wondered that the other day.
Yeah, I did. I thought about it the other day. Totally forgot about that. I'll have to message my cousin, see if they pay every week. It would be nice if they did. John Stedman, I am blessed, my friend, treating life well. Yeah, man. Rock on, John. Happy to hear you're happy, bro. Trying to get the courage to drive and work for Rion. Oh man, just go for it. I want to work with Rion this summer. I wonder how the new company is gonna think about me. Like, hey man, you mind if I take a week off to go out in the fucking middle of Wisconsin and work with this guy Rion Rounds? What kind of name is Rion, anyways? What were his parents thinking?
That he was gonna be famous.
That he was gonna be famous, yeah. Like, famous guy. I'm just kidding if you're watching, Rion. I'm just kidding. I love your name and your smile and your hair too. Jesus, that hair. But you shaved it, so it looks like real mundane now. You're in the middle of Wisconsin? Wisconsin. I'm in Wisconsin. The only time I ever use the zigzag is on crane work. That's it. That's the only time I DRT. Or like super small trims where I don't want to anchor to the top and I don't want to do that. I basically just put a ladder in it, climb up, set a zigzag line. But even then, it's super frustrating. Like DRT work for me is so frustrating. It's annoying to me. Gordon, yeah, I like the rope runner. I don't use it much anymore. Why is he creeping like that?
I don't know, right?
He's like creeping up to the door like
What's up, bro? What are you...
it seemed like his leg was broken or something. Is he alright?
Did Stephanie tell you he followed her all the way home last night?
And you followed her home?
Yep, when she walked home
He's so creepy.
with Maisie.
He's so
He
creepy.
followed her all the way home.
Yeah. We're talking about the cat, it's George. He followed me all the way to railroad tracks. Did I show you that video?
No.
No. I think I saved it too. Oh, but yeah, I like the rope runner. I don't use it much anymore. It's a good device, but I think there's better. I think there's better devices. I used the rope runner for a year, and it's a solid device. If you want to bomb out of a tree, the rope runner is, you could open it up and just fall down the rope. It runs down the rope. It's an amazing thing. You could literally just open it up. Like as opposed to the zigzag with the wrench and the tether, there's still some friction there. But with the rope runner, you can just open it up and fall down the rope and then engage it. But the rope runner to me is like on-off situation. It's either on or off, unless it's really, really broken, like a buddy, Jason Brown, JB Grand Wazoo. I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram, but that man is so dedicated to his rope runners, and he's got those bollards, those bollards just so broken in. It's amazing. Tree time. Which saddle do you think is better, the Tree Motion or the Monkey Beaver? To be honest, I can't do an honest comparison for those two saddles because I've never used the Tree Motion. Go back in the house, Jeff. I'm just kidding. You're allowed out. Come on, boy.
Probably crying.
I know. Jeff, I didn't mean it. Jeff's my roommate. And I just told him to go the fuck back in the house, as you guys saw. But anyways, I can't I can't give an honest comparison of those two saddles because I've never used the Tree Motion. Although I've used the Notch Sentinel.
It totally worked because I forgot to do it. So I walked in and you're like, oh shit, he
But alright, so the Tree Motion, never used it. I've used the Sequoia, which is a great saddle, super light. What are you looking for? Right there.
I guess mine are inside.
He said he's here.
Oh fuck, what was I talking about? Oh, I've used the tree. I've never used the Tree Motion. I've used the Monkey Beaver, which I think is the best saddle, and I've used the Notch Sentinel, and I've used the Sequoia. So out of those three, the Monkey Beaver is definitely the best for me.
Thank you.
All right, be ready. Yeah, you better be ready for work, bro.
Smell it. Yeah, it's brown.
Is that same shit?
No, it costs $20
It was
more.
$20 more, and it's not that good. No, I'm just
Yeah, you gonna give it to me right now?
Smell it. You're biased. You
No,
don't smell
I'm
it.
Now
alright.
he's live.
But
No,
you
let me
can-
see.
Smell it and see. I don't think it's the best we've ever had.
Is it dry?
It seems alright.
No.
I mean, you'll tell when you smoke it. That's it.
Let's go smoke.
To
So I can go to bed. I'm so tired.
to be honest with you, the monkey beaver is just it's meant for removals. It's not the best for trimming.
I got compliments on the sticker on my laptop. The
Monkey beaver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this? I had to explain. I'm like, well, a tree climber, an arborist, monkey beaver, and they're like,
Yeah.
I get it. They climb up and chop it down.
Yep. Yeah, I remember giving you that sticker.
MonkeyBeaver.com.
But I like it.
August 19th.
Of course, middle of nowhere, Indiana, in the woods. It's beautiful.
Oh, I know.
Man.
Going to
So
see
JC Lawn Tree and Snow, you know that Sequoia makes a size 0 now, which is super small. A friend of mine recently bought a size 0 and she's super stoked about it, super happy with it. So just note that. But the monkey beaver, it's super comfortable. It's got those huge, wide, triangle-shaped leg pads, which I really, really am a big fan of. Oh, your tree motion is too big for you. Yeah, so the taste, yeah, exactly. They gotta figure out the taste. I don't smoke what they smoke anymore, so they'll figure that out. How many 660s do I have? I only have one 660, Kyra. But dude, check out JC Lawn Tree Snow. Check out the Sequoia, the size 0 Sequoia. It's super small. Like I said, a friend of mine just bought it and she's really happy with it. But I'm gonna get off of the live video. I'm tired. I'm gonna go finish watching this movie. I think it was called The Mother. It's about this android that's raising a child, and then the child finds out the android's been lying to her the whole time, or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I gotta finish it. But I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate you guys swinging by and having a little tree talk with me. It's been a pleasure, as always. It's always good. I don't do this enough. So you guys have a great night. Thank you for swinging by. Thanks for keeping me entertained for the last hour. I like to keep these about an hour. I'm gonna make I'll link you my first. Yeah, link them to me, man. I'll check them out. It might take me a little while, but it's hard. It's hard to go and watch tree work videos. I do watch mostly my own tree work videos just because I'm editing them constantly. Excuse me. All right, you guys have a great night. Bye. I love you guys. Bye. Oh my God, it's always so awkward. How do I turn this off?